Hello everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Tekken 6, aka the finale of Tekken 6. In the last episode, we confronted Jin about his motive for bringing destruction to the world, and we finally beat him at the desert. And then all of a sudden, Azazel shows up above the surface from the temple, and then Jin just straightforward charges at Azazel, punching him in the chest. Yep, all Jin ever wanted to do was to release the devil gene outside of his body. We found his body unconscious at the desert afterwards, and he won't be able to move for quite some time now. No worries. There's only 3 hidden areas in this scenario campaign mode, and we're gonna tackle them all. However, these hidden areas are very tough to complete. I recommend you guys to bring plenty of S-rank custom materials with you, especially the ones that increases your health gauge heavily. So without further ado, let's go! Be prepared for these levels shown in this episode. Okay, so right now we return to the Abyss Gate, the level where we encountered Steve Fox as a boss. At the beginning of this level, you'll see a crate that was located on your left. Break that crate, and then a ninja will pop out. Defeating that ninja will reward you with a scroll that unlocks a hidden level. Grab the scroll, and then you can either complete this level entirely or just exit the level in the pause menu. Either way, it's fine. Oh, I almost forgot. You have to enter this level on hard difficulty instead of medium. If you chose medium, it won't work. Alright, so there it is. We've unlocked Keegan Island in the scenario campaign mode. So, let's go. People have been in this cave. I can tell.
Current temperature 12 degrees Celsius, approximately 10 degrees Celsius underground.
Underground, huh? I wonder how far it goes. Although this area looks interesting, it's also one of the hardest levels in the scenario campaign mode, even on medium difficulty. The enemies you'll encounter here are plenty of ninjas, the enemies with claws, the big red guys again, and tons of Japanese theme based enemies. This is just like how you prepare for the final boss of the game, but this time in a hidden level. That's right, I'll say it once again, that you need to prepare yourself before you enter this level. That means you have to go to the customization level, go wear some costumes that'll increase your health or something, and then you can tackle this level. These ninjas are very tough to deal with in this level, and I died a few times, including the boss's summit, just to complete it. You also have to make sure that your partner is alive throughout this level too, along with the summit. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the grinding can be a bit annoying if you're trying to search for an S rank item that'll help you survive in levels like this one. Just make sure you don't forget the Tekken fundamentals. I know you wanted to play offense on these enemies, but you need to remember that you can block enemy attacks in Incinerator campaign mode, aka playing defense in case you want to locate an opening to punish enemies. I guess that's pretty much it for this level. No hidden spots, no hidden triggers, just survival, and that's it. You'll earn an achievement for completing this level, and it's worth it. Don't be afraid of this level or any of the hidden levels in the campaign mode. Just go out there and do your best. When you see the big chickens, chicks, or eggs lying on the floor, you might want to pick them up because whenever you're low on health, you really need to survive in case you want to deal with stronger type enemies. There's also these fallen boxes from the ceiling and some floor breaks, but you don't have to worry about them too much because they're not as threatening as the enemies that you're going to face in this level. And I died again. Dang it! Well, at least the game awards you for collecting stuff all over the floor. That's for sure. Oh, finally, I'm glad this mess is over. Now, when we enter the boss's summit, that counts as a checkpoint. Just letting you know. Alright, let's go. You in charge? What are you doing here?
The Tekken Force was permitted entry. No matter, you will curse the day you stepped into this cavern.
I tried correcting you, but something tells me you're in no mood to talk. Oh, fine then. Come on. Alright, so we're up against Yoshimitsu, a swordsman who's been around since the very first Tekken game and the Soul Calibur series. Here's Yoshimitsu's description slash bio for entering Tekken 6. Yoshimitsu is originally from Japan, and his fighting style is advanced manji ninjutsu arts. Yoshimitsu was following Brian Fury to take revenge for his fallen comrade when he noticed a sinister aura emanating from the spirit world. The weapon, by its nature, was in continuous pursuit of blood, driving its owner insane. Yoshimitsu had been suppressing the sword's power by supplying it with the blood of the malicious and evil. However, it was becoming more difficult to maintain the sword's balance. Left unchecked, there was a chance the sword may cause chaos and destruction in this quest for a new owner. To prevent this from occurring, Yoshimitsu attained the Fumaken, a sword with the ability to contain the power of the evil sword. At the same time, he joined the King of Iron Fist Tournament 6, where evil energy collected, hoping to return to the balance of the spirit world to its more stable state. Ugh, dang it! I died again, and I was so close! Although Yoshi's moveset is very tricky to deal with, his sword was so powerful that he can even pierce through blocked opponents with it. He also has a powerful unblockable attack where he stabs you in the stomach with his sword, but you can avoid that attack easily by sidestepping. Just like any other tricky character in Tekken 6, do not fall for them or you'll be punished. One more thing, there's a few minions around the summit that you have to take care of first because they'll interfere with your fight against Yoshimitsu if they swarm you. In fact, it would be difficult to ignore the minions in this summit while you fight Yoshimitsu. Remember, this area is a checkpoint. If you care about high scores in Tekken 6, you and only you have to complete this level without dying at all. That includes wiping out as many enemies as you can with or without your partner, and also collecting dropped items, including special flags. What the? Seriously? Okay, finally! We defeated Yoshimitsu, and I had to play offense just to complete this stage. I'm glad that's over with.
After taking the hidden passageway encoded on the map, we came upon a place filled with strangely dressed people. They insist their attire is common as part of the Japanese way. I am not clear of the meaning, but I suppose Japanese is a synonym for strange.
Alright, our next destination is hidden level number 2. There's a hidden passage inside this cave? Never would have expected that.
Evidently, yes. This tunnel was clearly man-made. Shall we proceed?
By all means. To unlock this hidden level in the scenario campaign mode, you had to complete the whole entire scenario campaign mode, and then you return to Leo's stage on hard difficulty. I tried to do medium, but it didn't work so well, so instead I had to complete Leo's stage again on hard difficulty. The enemies you'll encounter here in this area are bunches of Mokujin, the enemies with claws, and big red dudes. If you guys don't know what a Mokujin is, I might as well explain to you this description slash bio of Mokujin entering Tekken 6. Mokujin's origin is unknown, and his fighting style is Mokujinken, or I should say, random. Mokujin is a sentient wooden training dummy made from a 2,000-year-old oak tree. Sensing a lurking evil, Mokujin has awakened once again to save the world. I don't know why that part of the description is there, but oh well, Mokujin's in Tekken 6. Mokujin is an animated dummy who can mimic any style and move of any character. The only trouble is, this character is random. Mokujin's move list was given in each round over random whimsy. That means each round you play with Mokujin or you're fighting against Mokujin, it randomizes the move set. So you have to be very fast in recognizing his stance and be willing to play with him or fighting against him. The Mokujin enemies aren't really threatening, so if you recognize any of the stances from any of the fighters in Tekken 6, then you should have no problem fighting against them. Why a training dummy? None may defile this sacred ground. Be gone.
No power source detected. What manner of anomaly is this?
I'm no less confused than you are. Remember what I told you about Mokujin's moveset? Anything goes, right? Okay, good. Then you should have no problem fighting this boss if you understand one of his movesets or stances. One more thing. When the enemies drop the chickens when defeated in this part of the level, where the floor breaks, you need to bring them to the boss's summit in case you or your partner are low on health. There are plenty of items in these boxes, so destroy all the boxes and then grab the items inside if you want a high score or a power up. Also, don't allow the enemies to swarm you when you fight Mokujin.
Another anomaly found today. A self-propelled wooden puppet capable of speech. The doll has already reverted back to its comatose state, but I am curious about the energy source by which it operates. If given ample time, I would have preferred to study the specimen further. It will have to wait until the current mission objective is fulfilled.
Alright, it's time for the third and final hidden level in the Snare campaign mode. And let me tell you this level is pretty something. Where is this train headed?
I can find no data on it.
Something's going on here. When you defeat the final boss in the Snare campaign mode, this level will be unlocked automatically. Oh yeah, this level by far is the hardest level in the entire Snare campaign mode. Even as hard as the Nancy robot fight in the arcade mode. Yes, you can fight the Nancy robot, and you'll get an achievement if you win. Speaking of this level, there are gargoyles or griffins or whatever these monsters called. I said they were gargoyles last time, but it doesn't matter. These monsters are no joke when they swarm at you. When they approach you, they'll attack you immediately without hesitation. They can block too, so be aware of that. You have 4 boxes that are located in each corner of the train cart, but you need to use them wisely in case the boss comes. If you grab and use the items too early, well guess what? You made this whole enemy assault very difficult for you to handle. You and your partner have to wear plenty of S-rank items in order to survive in this level, especially the custom accessories that increases your health gauge. Don't fall off the train either, or it's game over for you. Your partner has to survive too, so just make sure she doesn't fall off the train either. But you can knock the boss off the train with a machine gun. I spent almost a half an hour trying to complete this stupid level, and good luck to you if you plan on playing this level on hard mode. This area is called the Nightmare Train for a reason. Try throwing the enemies if you can, because your throwing animation will knock the enemies away from you. But still, whatever works, just try anything. You already noticed that I just died here because of the enemies. Yep, it's gonna take a while to wait until the boss shows up. Really? Alisa was just right there, but the enemies prevented me from reviving her. Ugh, these stupid level and these stupid enemies. Oh, come on!
Alert! Something is descending from above! Caution advised!
Above? What is that thing?
Incoming!
There he is, folks, the final character that we need to unlock in this new campaign mode. Devil Gene. He's from Japan, and his fighting style is advanced Mishima style karate and Kazama style defense. Under the control of the Devil Gene, Jin Kazama's power rivals that of a deity. Although Devil Jin's moveset in Tekken 6 is a mixture of Tekken 3 and Tekken 5 Jin Kazama, he is very tough to deal with in this level. Don't forget, there are so many enemies that they're going to swarm you, and you're going to have to knock them out of the way. Your only target here is Devil Jin, and remember, you can knock him off the train, even with or without the machine gun. And that's it. We are done with this nightmare level. The nightmare is over, and we've completed every single level in this entire scenario campaign mode.
To avoid detection, we infiltrated a railroad terminal and sought refuge inside a stopped train car. When it began moving, I attempted to exit the car with Lars, but was suddenly attacked by a winged creature. It resembled an image of a demon found in picture books. After eliminating the demon, a thick fog dramatically reduced visibility. Then abruptly, the railroad terminal appeared before us again. This experience has been recorded as an anomaly.
And that concludes the final episode of Tekken 6. We completed all the levels and unlocked all the playable characters in the Snare Campaign mode. I already told you my thoughts about Tekken 6 in the previous episode. So, I'm giving this game 3 stars out of 5. If you enjoyed Tekken 6, I recommend you give this game a try. The Snare Campaign mode, to me, is by far the best mode of this game so far. Sure, there's also arcade mode, ghost battles, and online mode. And yes, I tried online mode and the netcode was terrible. Do you know what's even more terrible? The Snare Campaign mode has online co-op, but no local co-op, which sucks. I don't understand why the Snare Campaign mode isn't local co-op to begin with. It would be more fun if that feature existed in Tekken 6. But nope! I'll just have to play the stuff that was given to me. Just to make this short, the plot is interesting, I like Lars and Alisa, and the gameplay is fun to play, even though you had to fight multiple enemies including the camera on screen. So yeah, that my friends, is Tekken 6. I hope you guys enjoy this Let's Play as much as I do. And feel free to watch it again if you want. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. I might work on another Let's Play pretty soon. You'll never know. Alright, bye everyone. Cross out!